Okay, so I'm gonna go live because a lot of you have been asking what has happened to Gio, and honestly, I just don't feel like explaining it several times over and over and over. And y'all gonna have to forgive me. Okay, so about 4 or 5 days ago, Gio came down with the cold. He came down with the cold, and I treated it like I would any other cold. And he ended up starting to run a fever. About 2 or 3 days ago, he started running a fever. And I started giving him Tylenol and Motrin, alternating between the two, just so I could make sure that he was okay. Well, yesterday afternoon, Gio wakes up and he's acting funny. He's lethargic. He's acting funny, acting crazy. So, after about an hour or so of this, I decided to take him to the emergency room. Just bypass the going to the doctor and take him to the emergency room. I took him to the emergency room, and they said that Gio was severely dehydrated and that they wanted to do a spinal tap to see exactly what the infection was. I knew something was wrong because they rushed 3 doctors in, not nurses, 3 doctors. The doctor comes in, they do a spinal tap. My sister lifts up and she says, "What's that brown coming out his back? Is his spinal fluid supposed to be brown?" He said, "No, his spinal fluid is supposed to be clear. So Gio might have an infection." Within the course of 2 hours, my baby fell into a coma. And they said it wasn't a medically induced coma. It was something he put himself in, so he would have to get himself out. They did a CAT scan to confirm that he had meningitis. Now, as you know, there are several different types of meningitis, one that can be cured by vaccination. But there's something called staph meningitis, and it's deadly, and it can kill you. The mortality rate is 25 to 50% for adults. So they confirmed, she did a CAT scan, and she said that she wanted to do an MRI because something didn't look right. What didn't look right was that he had swelling on his brain already. So after the MRI comes back, not only does he have swelling on his brain, but he's bleeding. He has bleeding on his brain as well. I walked outside to get some fresh air. I came back. They were putting a breathing tube in my baby. They say, "Well, Miss Hood, this is a life or death situation, and we don't think that he's gonna make it. So you need to start trying to figure out your next directive." His neurologist spoke to me and said that even if Gio was supposed to pull through this, that he would have brain damage, learning disabilities, seeing problems, and hearing problems. That was the least of my worry. I didn't care. And this morning, he got worse. His heart rate started dropping. And then I heard them say he didn't have a pulse. Then they called for the crash cart. They told me if they kept trying to resuscitate him, they would break his ribs. So there was nothing they could do. And they announced my baby's time of death at 9:20 this morning. lost my soul. I lost my soul this morning. He passed away this morning at 9/11. And he's not coming back. And no matter how hard y'all keep telling me to pray, no matter how hard I pray and cry, he's not coming back. I'm not gonna show you his face. Y'all, I can't let them take my baby from me. I'm holding on to him for dear life. Because I can't let them take my baby. And he's starting to turn cold. I have to keep him warm. I'm tucked in the blanket. So I just wanted to tell everybody, thank you guys for praying for him. But he didn't make it. He passed this morning. I don't know how to bury my son, y'all. I don't know how to bury my child. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video because people were asking me what happened to Gio and everything else like that. But yeah, Gio passed this morning. And my heart is broken. I don't know how to bury my child. I don't know how to get them to let them take him from me. Because honestly, I feel like I'm dying. So, thank you guys for listening. Just keep your prayers up. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for my Buna. Because y'all, honestly, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I'm dying. I'm okay. But thank you guys for listening. And, yeah.